welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to view me today. I'm just playing. We're here for a Fenty Beauty Eau De Parfum initial review. I just got this perfume and I'm really excited to try it. I feel like this perfume is going to be something special because I've heard so much, you know, banter about Rihanna smelling so good, just smelling like a heavenly angel or something of that nature. And I said, let me just go out and buy this. Now it did drop on my birthday, which was exciting because I felt like I could do a review for it because of the fact that it's like a Leo perfume. I felt like it was just meant for me since it came out when I was born. So I pretty much just decided to go ahead and buy it blindly. I never actually planned on buying it or, you know, waiting for other people to smell it first. I bought it at like 12:10, honey, like 12:10 a.m. I said, let me just go ahead and treat myself for my birthday. Let me try this out. And I felt like I was doing myself a favor, if anything. So we can get into this review, but first, before I ever say anything about this Fenty Beauty perfume, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Comment down below if you have bought this perfume or if you plan on buying this perfume and what you think it might smell like. Because honestly, you'll never know how it smells until you actually have it. No matter how much somebody explains it to you, you might not even understand the smell. Go ahead and subscribe to become a part of the family, and we'll get into this beautiful review.
Tap, tap, tap in. Getting money, get rich, baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
I'm ready for my close-up. So the Fenty perfume is definitely one that I'm pretty sure smells like nothing you've ever smelled before, to be honest. So it says here that it has middle notes. It's all comprised of pretty much middle notes, and it includes magnolia, blueberry, tangerine, vanilla, musk, hyacinth, Bulgarian rose absolute, incense, patchouli, bergamot, coconut, and geranium. And honestly, I don't know half of those notes what they might smell like, but I'm just hoping they smell good. But I do think that Rihanna has made this perfume to her liking and something that she feels like other people will enjoy. Now I did hear that it is a unisex perfume, so pretty much I believe that it might suit both men and women and anybody else that might want it. I feel like it's comprised for everybody, which is good. And everyone has a different body chemistry, so ultimately whatever smells like X on somebody else might smell like Y on another person. So honestly, I'm hoping that I get a nice warm scent. I don't like too much of a musky perfume or something that's too heavy and makes my head hurt because I am sensitive to perfumes. So pretty much I do hope that the Fenty perfume is something that I can wear out on special occasions or maybe even every day. That will be a head turner. So let's get into this. So the Fenty box looks like this. It comes in a nice small box. It's very interesting. It's not like many perfume boxes that I've seen before. I do feel like, you know, it pulls out like this, which is kind of interesting because usually perfume boxes, you have to open the top and then pull it out. But it's very convenient, you know, if you're in a rush, you just pull it out. Don't break it now, but you know, you just pull it out, you have a good time. So the box can get like an 8 out of 10. It's pretty cool. I am a big fan of Rihanna, so I felt like, let me just go out and support. Let me make sure that I buy this and give an honest review because I'm gonna keep it real regardless of how much I like the celebrity. I feel like a lot of y'all are buying blindly and it was sold out already. So I think that, you know, a lot of people need to know the truth about what's really going on with this perfume here versus like someone who's a major fan and is just kind of like spewing what they want because they love Rihanna. But I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I wanna make sure y'all actually buy this perfume because it is gonna suit you versus because what somebody else said when they didn't even really mean it. But let's go ahead and smell this perfume out. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. It's really cute. I like it. The bottle, y'all, let me remove this. Oop, the cap came out. I wouldn't say this is very durable, if anything, but always put your perfume back in the box when you're done and store it in a cool and dry place. But here's the bottle. It's really cute. It has the Fenty logo on the top. It's really cute. I like that. It's nice and comprised. I feel like it's 2-point-something ounces. I forgot how many ounces it is, but Rihanna did say the Fenty scent. It's a memory encapsulated into a fragrance. You'll never forget it. Rihanna. Ooh, that was deep. I love that. This exudes everything I feel, everything I am, and everything I want to be. Rihanna. If I'm going to make a fragrance that represents me, even the body language of the bottle needs to marry that. Rihanna. Oh, beautiful. Sensual magnolia unites with vibrant fruits and notes of spice. Seductive musk expresses itself uniquely on each wearer. The experience, it comes and goes, but the memory can hold onto us for life. And a lot of the time, the memory of that experience is triggered by scent. Rihanna. Wow. So, I would say this is definitely comprised of exclusively middle notes. But without further ado, y'all, let's get into sniffing this and wafting it and making sure that what has been said about this perfume is actually true. So, I'm gonna remove the cap. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and spray it up into the air. Just let it diffuse. So the mist of it, it's not too heavy. It's very fine and it actually diffuses immediately. Like I don't see any like residue just falling to the floor anymore, which is really nice. I like that about my perfume. Now I'm gonna go ahead and spray it onto my skin and let it dry down a little bit and smell it. Y'all, I can smell it in the atmosphere. It's very interesting. It's doing a little bit of a, you know, mixture. It's mixing right now, trying to like understand the air or understand my chemistry, I believe. Y'all, I'm getting a very interesting, very interesting. It's right now I'm getting roses mixed with powder right now. I believe that it's kind of like trying to understand my body chemistry, trying to like mix with it. I feel like since it's comprised of all middle notes, it does kind of like mix into the person's body chemistry to make sure that it's exuding what smells best on the person, is what I think. So right now I'm still getting powder fresh a little bit. I'm getting like rosiness and I'm getting a nice warm subtle tone. It's kind of melting into my skin. Now I did wear this before. I wore this once. That was the first day I've ever got it. It took like 4 days for me to receive it, but I did wear this once on my birthday. I did get compliments. You know, I forgot I was even wearing it, and then, you know, I was walking past my friend and she was like, wow, I can really smell you right now. You smell really good. So I do think that it's a very nice and cloudy smell. Like, it smells like you're up in the clouds. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's very nice. Very subtle. It's not so strong. It's not strong, but it lasts, is what I'm trying to say. You don't want something that's too strong to where like people are getting headaches around you. People do not want to be around you because they cannot, like it's repulsive to them. But I will say this smells really nice. I'm gonna refer back to my list of notes. I feel like I am getting a bit of vanilla. I'm getting a bit of patchouli in there, which is really good. I like those warm scents. I'm not getting much musk, which is great because musk never mixes with my body well, I would say. I'm getting a bit of blueberry, which is nice. I'm not so much smelling tangerine, which is fine by me. I'm getting Bulgarian Rose Absolute for sure, and I love rosy scents. I like smells that are very rosy and like floral, so I'm getting the floral scents, which is nice. So I believe that it did mix well to like accommodate my body. So when it comes down to it, it kind of diffuses to make it like less harsh. So it really diffuses and warms up to your body. I will say if you have sensitive skin, do a patch test. This does have a bunch of different, you know, categories and notes in it, and you want to make sure that you're not just putting just anything on your body. So definitely I do feel like this lasted longer for me when I did spray it on my pulse points. That would be like my wrists right here, you know, behind your knees. It really did last well for me, so I do feel like this is a perfume I could wear on special occasions more so. Would I wear this every day? Maybe not, because it's too distinct. It's too much of a head turner. I don't know if you want to go into the office at work so much and have people like turning their heads so much, because I mean, you're not there to impress people, you're really there to work. But you know, if it's your birthday, if it is a night out with the girls, if you're trying to get chose, go ahead and get you this. Like, I would definitely rate this like a good 9 out of 10. The only thing is that it just has too many layers. Too many layers. Because when I first took it out of the box, when I first received it, I sprayed it and it just was too much going on at the time. And it was not until like maybe an hour later it kind of warmed up to my body. It kind of made sense of my body chemistry and like settled down to that and brought out the notes that made more sense with my body. And that's what I really appreciated about this perfume, is that it's like, it's pretty much every woman, it's pretty much every man. Like, it can be very versatile. Like, it can really just shape itself into you. And you know, I know Rihanna really stands for uniqueness. Like, she's very big on being unique. So this is a very unique scent. I've never smelled anything like this. Go ahead and buy one. It smells really, really great. And I do feel like, let's say if you have a boyfriend, if you have a girlfriend or something of that nature, they will really, really be accustomed to this. They'll really be fond of this scent. Like, they'll never forget you. Like Rihanna says, it's a smell you will never forget. And like I said, I wore the scent. I didn't even remember I had it on, but other people around me were smelling it and I wasn't. I think my nose just got used to it, which is good, because you never want to keep smelling yourself. The more you smell yourself, the more you kind of get tired of the scent. So I'm glad it was more so of an outward scent versus like an inward scent, to where it's just on me and I'm only smelling it and everyone else cannot smell it. Now let's talk about the bottle, y'all. The bottle is really cute. It's very like nice and brown. It's just this sultry type of brown. Like, I've never actually seen a bottle that looks this, you know, interesting. It's just, you know, it just makes me feel expensive. And now as I'm smelling it, I'm really getting like a nice, warm, intense, expensive scent. Like, I feel like $1 million right now just smelling like this. I feel like I'm like a celebrity. It just makes me kind of stand out. It kind of like embodies everything that I stand for, and like she put it in a bottle and it did like kind of mesh itself into me. Like, I really like this. I feel like I could wear this all the time and people would not get tired of me, you know? Or they're gonna be like, oh, there comes Juliet, she's about to be smelling so good, like I already know it. So, you know, this is a scent I can never forget. I'm just being honest, I will never forget this scent. It's like nothing I've ever smelled before. But the bottle, Rihanna said that that will embody her, and I feel like this is it. Like, it's sexy, it's sultry, it's just her. Like, it's brown, you know, it's just beautiful. It's just expensive looking, but very subtle. Like, you know, she's very subtle and very sweet, and like, I feel like this does kind of embody her in a way. And you know, the scent is very nice and sweet. It adds a little bit of hint of powder, you know, powdery fresh scent, but it's very sweet. It does do its job. It handles you. You know, if you go out, it will be a head turner. Just make sure that you don't spray too much, because it could get overwhelming if you did. So I would say you can spray it about like 5 or 6 times max, and you'll be good for like the whole day or even the rest of the night. I did sleep on it. It lasted me until the morning for sure. It didn't really wear off. I felt like I was smelling really good up until the morning time, and I could smell myself like if I was to sniff myself, but it's a very nice aroma that's created around you. So my ultimate rating, y'all, would be a 10 out of 10 for Rihanna's Fenty Eau De Parfum. She did a good job. Like, she did a really good job trying to encapsulate everything and to make an everybody type of scent, because anyone can really wear this, whether you're a man or a woman. But I would say she did lean more towards like catering to the woman more. Like, this is a very womanly scent, if anything, you know, but you can make it into like your own scent. Your body will definitely mesh into this. So yeah, it's not like those other perfumes where you spray it and it smells good on someone else, but you spray it on yourself and you're like, ooh, I hate this. Like, it could be like that, but this perfume will definitely mesh into you and make sure that you're smelling somewhat good. Like, you can't spray this and say you smell bad, is what I'm trying to say. But you know, I love my Fenty perfume. I'm going to be wearing this. This is going to be one of my signature scents. I do have other perfumes that I got new that I do want to review in the future. So just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and turn on those post notifications to never miss a thing about this girl right here. I do have a lot of great content coming up. I have hair reviews, I have makeup tutorials, I have fashion hauls, I have all of that coming up for y'all. So make sure that you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I'm also going to be posting vlogs and vacations, so it's going to be a nice time. So I do want y'all to make sure that you comment down below your own opinion on what you think this fragrance smells like or what this fragrance would be like for you. And thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to 𝓸𝓷𝓷𝓮𝓼 for my future content. And thank you for joining me.